It's a small kind of country club, there's not much in it. We don't really have any town centre, it's just kind of a main road, the Cardo Road goes through it, and just on that is the GA club, and I suppose that's the centre of all activity. Then I suppose I started in the club from today. I suppose I started walking, I started playing hurling in the club. My father would have been involved heavily all the way up along, and I suppose just kind of it was pushed upon all of us down at home in Kilkenny. The second you're able to walk, you pick up a hurl. There's a massive hurling tradition in Kilkenny. I suppose everyone just looks up to the senior hurling team, and I suppose the success they have, it's easy to kind of get the new generation to come on board then. I suppose when you're coming up here nearly every September to support the team, it's young people want to do that. I suppose it's the only thing that really matters in Kilkenny. You want to hurl, and that's kind of drove into you from the day you're born. It's just every parent in Kilkenny, I suppose, wants a young lad that's good at hurling or a daughter that's good at camogie, and I suppose it's just the tradition. Tradition is the way it is down in Kilkenny. The mood in the club is great at the moment. I don't think as players we really appreciated how big a game the semi-final was, with the prize of getting to Croke Park, because we went to extra time and we barely got over the line then, I suppose, in extra time, and it's been such a lift. We went out and got our meal after the match, and I think nearly everyone from the club was there, and I think it's just given a massive lift to people that were involved with the club for the last 60, 70 years that we'd be a small country club, I've never seen the likes of it, so I suppose it's just that everyone's thrilled with it, and it's a great mood around. Winning any championship in Kilkenny, as I said before, is very tough, and we went through the quarter-final, we had to go to a replay. The semi-final was a tough match, and the final was terrible conditions and a tough match again. And then, I suppose in Leinster, we played the Dublin champions, and that was tough up in Dublin. And then the Leinster final, I suppose, we were fortunate enough that Ilegate from Wexford had a few men sent off and kind of gave us an advantage, so we got over that. But then the last day, I think the match itself, the last day made up for everything else, because it was one of the toughest matches I ever played in, and going to extra time, I suppose we're just thrilled to get over the line, and I suppose hopefully it'll stand us in good stead going forward.